beautiful souls, it's Kerry with an update about Venus turning direct. Now, Venus is in the sign of Pisces and it's in its exaltation in Pisces. It's where we would find an expression of high culture, high art, high music, high romance. So it's the imaginary realms, if you like, of all possibilities, where we would fantasize about the perfect union, the perfect kind of love. And Venus is the goddess of love, and we don't have many female gods and goddesses in the collective. We do have Mary, which was the one retained by the Catholic Church for the collective. One of the things that brought me back to the Catholic Church was Mary and her role as the divine feminine there in a conventional Christian-based religion. So we know that there were pre-Christian gods and goddesses in all indigenous cultures, including the Romans, where, you know, they had Venus as the goddess of love. So Venus rules relationships, and being in the 25th degree of Pisces, when it turns direct, the Sabian symbol associated with this degree is the purging of the priesthood. So this is actually about removing false thoughts and false beliefs about yourself or others or relationships and what they're supposed to do for us. A lot of people think that all their problems will be solved if they just find the right person and they have that kind of love connection. Really, it's that seeking of perhaps things that were missed out on when we were in utero or when we were born. We didn't have that ideal love, because Venus in Pisces is really about idealized love. And we have to make an adjustment, because this full moon, which happens on Sunday, the 13th of April, it is in a position which is about things being out of balance. So perhaps we've given too much. Perhaps we've been too generous, too forgiving with people who don't deserve that love. There's a lot of broken people. We hear constantly about narcissism and narcissistic types of relationships, where one person gives and gives and the other takes and takes. And so that is how we would see imbalance in a relationship. So really honouring yourself and not sharing yourself with people who are unworthy of who you are and what you bring to the table. And not chasing, not trying to make people love you or like you. If it's not happening naturally and organically, then that's a red flag, that's a sign. Okay, so Mars is in the sign of Cancer when Venus turns direct. It is in the Cancer now. And it's making a trine aspect to the North Node. The North Node is about our collective direction. So if you haven't kind of started to wake up to the fact that you're an embodied soul, we're here on a soul journey, we have a purpose, and humanity is going in a new direction. On the 1st of May, Venus reaches the 0 point of Aries, which is, it's the new beginning. And so we have Neptune there. So we're going to have Venus conjunct Neptune on the new beginning point. This is, Sabian symbol is a woman embracing a seal as they emerge from the ocean. So on a kind of manifesting or collective point of view, this is about a new beginning for humanity as well, a new way of relating. People's psychic, spiritual and intuitive gifts are going to start to get stronger and stronger, so that we'll eventually be around people, we'll be able to read each other's minds. Now, you can't have a society functioning on that level when there's a lot of corruption and vice. So really, we're in the last stages of the waking up to the fact that we're not necessarily living in the place that we thought we were. So taking responsibility for your soul journey, taking responsibility for your life, and doing your best work, because you'll start to attract the people that are at your level. You'll start to attract the people who are resonating on the same frequency. So we're in the age of Aquarius now. Pluto is at the 3rd degree of Aquarius, and the Sabian symbol associated with this degree, which we would round up to the 4th degree, is a Hindu healer. So we're going to say that spiritual healing abounds currently. So if you can find people who can assist you with that, or if you're a healer yourself, sending out that healing energy out into the collective is going to help elevate all souls. So I think that's all I wanted to say about this. We are being supported in this process of awakening and realizing, like the mask is being torn away and the veils are being lifted from our eyes. And also there is something about the degree of the sun when Venus turns direct. It's at the Sabian symbol, I think it's the 25th degree, and there is a Sabian symbol associated with a double promise with a double meaning. And I did a recording about that recently because there was some other significant thing happening on there. It was perhaps a full moon at some stage, perhaps back in October last year. But I will review that and perhaps put some notes in there about it. So darlings, do your best work, take care, and happy Venus direct.